Hi, everybody. How about we do our greeting? You ready? Christ has risen. He has risen indeed. I want to sing a song with you this morning. We haven't sung for a while. Can you give me your little light? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Don't let Satan it out, I'm gonna let it shine. Don't let Satan it out, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine all over the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine all over the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I thought today would be nice if we lit a candle, since we just sung about the light of the world. Jesus is our light of the world, and when we light a candle, it reminds us that he's with us. How do you like my little lamb? You know, we are all God's sheep, and God is our shepherd. He takes care of us and watches over us. So when you look at these two things, you'll remember God is your shepherd that watches over and protects you, and here's his light that lives inside you. Okay, let's get ready for our story today. You ready to sing with me again? Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. This is the season of Easter, the time we celebrate the mystery of how Christ died and God made him alive again. Jesus first appeared to Mary Magdalene, and later that week, he appeared to two other disciples that were on their way to Emmaus. So the disciples continued to keep getting together and meet once a day, the beginning of the week, up in the upper room. They were very happy because just a week ago, they had seen Jesus alive in this very room. Jesus appeared and he said to them, "Peace be with you. Just as my Father has sent me, I send you to go and do the things that I have said and done." And just then, Jesus breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit." But Thomas was not with them. Jesus had not appeared to this disciple just yet. And Thomas said to the disciples, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and touch his side, I will not believe that Jesus is alive." So a week later, they all gathered up in the upper room again, and they locked the doors for fear of the Jewish leaders. And just then, someone appeared. It was Jesus. Jesus came and he stood among them, and he said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Thomas, put your hands where my nail marks are, and put your hand to my side. See, Stop doubting and believe. Thomas touched Jesus and he cried, "My Lord and my God," because now he believed. And Jesus said to Thomas, "Thomas, do you believe because you have seen? Blessed are those who have seen and believed, but even more blessed are those who have not yet seen and still believe." I wonder how the disciples felt when Thomas would not believe them. I wonder why Thomas would not believe them. I wonder how Thomas felt when he saw Jesus was alive. I wonder how he felt when Jesus told him to touch the nail marks in his hand and touch his side. I wonder why Thomas called him my Lord and my God. I wonder how others who have not seen believe that Jesus has been risen. I wonder how the disciples felt when Jesus said to them, "Receive the Holy Spirit." I wonder what they were going to do with the Holy Spirit. How is Mary Magdalene going to work for Jesus and use his Spirit? What about Peter? I wonder how the other disciples, what they were going to do. I wonder what they were going to say. I wonder if you believe. I wonder what you and I will do to spread the word of Jesus to others. While you ponder these things this week, come back next week for another story of how Jesus appears to even more disciples since he's risen from the grave. And in the meantime, remember that Jesus is the light of the world and he lives in your heart. And he's with you always, everywhere you go. And he's your good shepherd who watches over and protects you. Till next week, have a great week, everybody. Bye.